Welcome to the program. My name is Catherine Mwangi. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is What's Your Story today. I have a maverick in the world of arts and entertainment in this country. He's not a stranger to most of us. You have seen his name everywhere. He's incredibly active on social media and he has a powerful story to tell. Welcome to the program, Christopher Kirwa.
Thank you so much.
It's Kirwa.
Kirwa, with
Yes.
an RWA, Kirwa.
Oh, not UA. UA is Kikuyu.
UA is, Kirwa is like a skin in Kikuyu. I know Kikuyu, by the way.
Oh, you do?
I do very well. I can speak. I've emceed in Kikuyu. Part of the hustling.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You have emceed in Kikuyu?
I've emceed in Kikuyu. They discovered in the evening when they were paying me
That you're not Kikuyu?
that I'm not a Kikuyu.
Oh my gosh, I call those hustle habits. Like
Yes,
I have to make this work.
It's how I was brought up, where I schooled. I know it's about my story, so I
Yes,
can go
of course.
straight into it.
Of course, but I always want to ask, like,
Yes.
how is your wife doing? Those things are important to me.
Kate is fine.
Yes.
We run a company together. We call it Kate Chris.
Yes, and we'll get to that.
We will get to that. So, of course, COVID did what it did.
Yeah.
So we've not been as
Active.
and doing what we plan to do
Yeah.
as we've always done for the
Yeah.
last 2 years. Yes.
But she's brilliant.
we are good.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, we are
She's
good.
You bagged that one.
Yeah.
We will need to know how you met. But let's first go to
But I think yeye ndiye aliangukia.
he who finds a wife. And I can drop that scripture on you because you're a spiritual person. You have no comeback. None.
I've kept going.
Imeisha. There you go. So you were saying to me about in school.
So in school, I schooled in Hyrax Primary School in Nakuru.
Okay.
Now Hyrax Primary School had like 800 kids. 800 kids, 700 Kikuyus.
How do you even have those statistics?
I do. As in later I went to the school to find out.
Okay.
So it was cosmopolitan, but there was a lot of Kikuyu population
Yeah.
then. But the funny thing is that any other tribe, it was like a cosmopolitan. So the kids, at young age, when you're in class 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
they are very brutal and very real. Real in the sense that they will just plan to beat me up.
My God, why?
So just like that, kids just decide we don't like this one, let's beat him, and they beat.
Okay.
So I used to be at the brunt of that a lot.
My
So I used to hear the word netokahure. Netokahure, for those who don't understand, Kikuyu means let's beat him up. The next second, the blows that will rain on me. So now I learned. Remember Makale?
Yeah.
I can run like crazy. We all run. I think we are born racist. We all run. Mother ran. Uncle ran. So we are all racist. So I reached a point where before they say netokahure, before they say netoka, I have vanished. Then I realized this is not working. The best way with these guys is to work with them. So I started learning the language at class 3. By class 4, I was more fluent than some of them.
What are you saying?
To date. And so when KBC was launching a station called Shoro FM,
Yes.
I went and emceed in Kikuyu. Nicely. I've emceed weddings in Kikuyu.
And people don't ask you which part of Kikuyu
They
land you
doubt
come
me.
from.
They doubt. They say, no, you can't be a
You
Kale
can't be a
speaking that
Kale.
Kikuyu. But for anybody who grew up in Nakuru,
Yes.
they know their mother tongue and another mother tongue, and Swahili and English.
Is it?
Everybody that grew up in Nakuru, because Najua Nakuru guys came. So
Yes.
guys from Western,
Yes.
even guys from Nairobi.
It's like Nairobi.
Yeah, guys from Baringo area, Kericho,
Yeah.
Nyanza, Kitale, so they came.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then you grew up like that. So I used to even speak a bit of Luo. Even now when I go to Kisumu, within 2 days when we're doing our events, I'll start speaking a bit.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm good in languages anyway, but it's a Nakuru
How has
trait.
that helped you, throughout your life, just being multilingual?
I'm happy you're asking that. The biggest barrier in any business is communication. So if you go to Japan and you're able to speak Japanese, the Japanese will be more agreeable to you,
Yes.
and they might throw you out because you can't speak the language
True.
and give me the business.
True.
So I have done a lot of business across the country because I can easily switch. And not only switch in terms of tribe, but switch in terms of dialect. So if I go to Tanzania, where we've had events, in 2 days I'll be speaking the Tanzanian Swahili.
Wow.
Because immediately Tanzanians realize you're a Kenyan, they will block you. But now when I'm working with them and I speak their Swahili, wanani accept, kaka brother uko vipi? Niko poa.
Naomba nikusalimie.
Naomba nikusalimie. Huyu ni Sister Du. Sister Du is...
What's Sister Du?
Sister Du is a slay queen.
It has a Swahili name.
Yeah, it has a Swahili name.
My goodness.
So I go and learn those dialects. I sit with them in 2 days in a skis, and then how they pronounce their words, I pronounce the same. The third day...
You're one of them.
In fact, I wear a Tanzanian T-shirt. Yeah, because you will be blocked. You will be blocked. I went to Zambia, same story. They have their own... Okay, Zambia is very interesting.
Right.
You think you're in Western Kenya. Those guys look like Luyas.
Is it?
Yes. Until they speak.
Okay, do they like chicken as much as well?
They eat.
No.
They're very... The food is... I think... Sorry? Kenya? Zambian food beats us.
No.
Yes.
So what was growing up like? Like at home with your siblings, parents? Do you have siblings?
Now that's an interesting thing. I don't have siblings.
That is beautiful. What is that like? I do not know.
Somebody asked me that question, and I rarely speak about it. It can be lonely when you're growing up.
Oh.
It can be very lonely. It can be... Yeah, it can be very lonely. You see, December holidays, August holidays, Easter, people say, nanda ushago. You know, there was an ushago going very much. Nowadays, we don't.
Imagine. It's actually very sad we don't.
Yeah. The current generation alizaliwa kwa flat Kilimani au Umoja, so hapo ndio shags. So anaenda. Hapo ndio alizaliwa, parents walizaliwa hapo. So you see there's a difference. But for us old school, there was that thing of you have to ingia Mbukinya, you have to ingia... There were some pidgets called Wepesi and stuff like that. Nowadays it's 2 and K and go shags. So that time you become lonely because you are going well. Understand? So people are going with their families, people are cooking chapos and eating with their families, they are posting. You are posting what?
Yeah.
So it affects you as a young kid. So anybody who is an only child,
and
it's bad, it's not easy.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can get depression. I think I used to be depressed, but now those years,
you don't know it's
things
depression.
like depression didn't exist.
Yeah.
So now what is depression?
You didn't have like neighbors to play with?
Okay, my mom was there, but how do you go tell my mom ati niko depressed? What is that now?
You don't even... Yeah.
Really, the depressed things zimekuja juzi. So people now understand depression.
So are you a quiet child?
No. I've always been a sanguine.
So then why were you depressed then? Sanguines always have things to make them
Sanguines
happy.
are the most depressed people. They just don't show it.
Tell me about it.
Yes, because they show the world they are happy, but they are not. They are suffering inside.
So it's a facade?
Yes, it's a window. Yeah.
No one has ever said that to me. I've never read it anywhere.
No,
but being one,
there.
you would know.
Yeah, it's there. You are lonely, but you don't say.
So then what were those things that used to make you feel depressed, yet your personality is out there,
when
it's
people
outgoing?
start talking about my sister did this, my brother did this, unataka mimi niongee.
Hapo unanyimwa story.
See to discuss Kiamba. Because this topic of brother and sister is not working. You understand?
My goodness, yes.
On a light note about Kiamba.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, so only child with your mom.
Yes.
But you lost your mom at some point.
Yes. When immediately I finished Form 4, she got into an accident, a factory accident where she used to work. So I've just finished Form 4.
Yeah.
I passed well. So then I've gone shags, I went for shags plus rite of passage. So you know, now
Okay,
to do those
yes,
things,
yes.
Then there were no phones. So she got an accident, she stayed in hospital for 2 weeks. Me, I don't know. So me, I'm shags, the relatives don't even know because there is no way to communicate. So people don't have phones.
Yeah.
So when I come back, I learn when I come back. So I land, I'm happy, I've gotten money. You know, when you go see Relas, they give you a kasok, 50 bucks. So I was carrying 2K. 2K those years was like...
20 G's now.
Even more.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
Okay.
$1 was going 13 bob. So if I have 2K, do the math. We let Nani there do the math. So I come back with money, so I'm happy. I know now I'll give her some. Of course, you know those days you give your mom, then she decides what she's giving.
Yes, yes.
We were very genuine. Yeah. So now I'm ready to give her, so she gives me. Even if she gives me a sock or two, I'm good. It's a lot of money for someone
That
a
age.
kid, yeah. So now I go to Hosi. Then I realize, hey, so she was in ICU.
My God.
It hit her back, so now she was paralyzed. Whew, so you know how it is. So she stayed there 6 months. So there's something about staying in hospital for a very long time. People come to see you the first day, second day, third week. Yeah, you find yourself alone.
Oh my
I was alone in that hospital for 6 months.
Just you and her?
No relatives, nobody. Even neighbors got tired. So then later now, after 1 year, she went home, physiotherapy. We took her shags. Because now, because we were in Nakuru. And that's how I ended up in Nairobi in a paper bag. I came to look for money, not work. That's how I started life. So I didn't go to campus and stuff like that.
So when she passed on is when you decided to come to Nairobi?
No. I came to try. So I would go, come back, and then she passed away 2 years later. I used to think I have a very good voice. So I said I'll go to KBC and tell those guys I can broadcast. So I used to go to that gate. Tell them, where Mazi anaweza tangaza hii place. So they used to look at me like a mad guy.
Yeah, Kwanza KBC, those GSU guys. Yeah.
No, but I was good. I would come and give them stories. You know, eventually they let me in. You see, when Catherine Kasavuli was the so-called legends going back.
Yes.
If you realize I was posting a lot about it.
Yes.
Because she's the one who helped me to get in.
Really?
Yeah. So I got in. And I went to a place called Traffic. So Traffic is in radio is like now they have programming, but it's digital and all that. So that time it was manual. So you write what you used to call a log.
Yes.
So you will schedule all the adverts, what the announcer will say, all those things.
That was your first job.
So that's the department I went. So then give me an opportunity. I'll go and sit in the studio and watch these guys, present. So I'll be there with all those so-called legends.
Yes.
Then the most interesting thing happened, media nowadays is a bit strict. That time, the guy who was seated there waiting for the guy of 2 o'clock to come and take over, told me, niaje? Na nisi amesema na ameniambia anakam, weshikilia hapa mi nimeenda. So he went. Then the one who was supposed to relieve him didn't turn up.
Opportunity.
So there's a department called CAR. So CAR is Central Apparatus Room. So the Russian told me, "Wait, nini meisha? See you again." Ngambia ndongeaje mimi nakuanga tu hapa. They said, but now the other guy is not there. So I said there. So but I've been learning. So I sat down on the seat.
What?
And I put on the mic. Let me tell you.
What did you say?
Yote nilikuwa nimejua all these years disappeared. For 2 minutes there was silence. The longest silence on radio was caused by me. I couldn't speak. I was sweating.
Dry throat.
Then the words came. The following day I was on the roster.
What?
Straight, that's how I entered.
What did you tell people?
I was good, bana. Niliongea hapo, nilisema vitu. This is Christopher Kirwa, the double CK DJ. Nilikuwa nishajipatia mpaka majina. And this is the English service of KBC Nairobi. You're listening. Tuned in from where you are. Be here. Don't touch that dial. If you touch it, you will not have any information, because if you're not tuned here, then you're not tuned anywhere. Hey, kesho, pa, Elizabeth Omolo. Weka hii mtu kwa roster. I ended in the roster.
Oh my God. You even sounded just what you've done there. Yeah. You actually do have a radio voice.
Yeah. I can change my voice. When I'm emceeing, that's what people don't know. When you're speaking to a child, you change your voice. When you're speaking to somebody you want something from, you change your voice.
Let's practice it then. So I'm assuming I'm a child.
Hi, how are you? What's your name? You have to go
Your
low.
tone goes down.
Yeah. But when I'm emceeing, I hold the mic. I don't even know. Unless I'm going to mic. the voice changes completely. You can't even know it's me.
It's like you're in a different zone.
Kabisa, even the way I speak the words.
Enunciate.
Change kabisa as in.
Really?
Yeah.
It's an art.
I don't know where I got it from, but it's there.
So it's not just that the way people say, I mean, as a MC or
No. I have a group I started called Elite MCs Kenya. So it has the who is who.
I've heard about it.
Yes, yeah. Big names. The reason why I started it, I thought an MC is a bigger entity in an event than anybody else, in the sense that the guy MCs for 6 hours.
Yeah.
The production team here will film for 6 hours.
Yeah.
The DJ will do, an artist will play for 10 minutes. Sorry, artists, I have nothing against you guys, but you perform for 15 minutes and you're good. And you're paid more than this guy. So, in my opinion, I feel that is not balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this guy is speaking the whole
And
time.
also, my belief is the MC carries the event. They can kill it or
Yes.
or resurrect
yes.
it, you know. It can be boring or fun.
Let me tell you, MCing, you think,
Yes.
hey, you have to have, you see, men don't multitask until when they're MCing.
Oh my goodness, come to think of it. So it's
Yeah.
not just holding a mic and thinking and feeling that.
And how I ended up in my events career was because I realized every time I go MC an event, it is so poorly planned, I decided, no, I have to save myself. So I'll volunteer to go help you plan your wedding for free.
So the whole 360.
Yeah, so that I cover myself. So when I'm MCing, I'm in control of a lot of things. But now you are seated here, Kathy, and then your team, your production team there is not doing what they need to do. We are nothing without them.
True.
So they have to be excellent for us to be excellent. Yeah.
It's
So
true.
I realized that. So now I'll go behind the scenes and make sure, wait, program nikisema hii, who is speaking has to be there on time.
Yeah.
When I say now food is served, you don't tell me, no, this is a time wanatoa wanaeka kwa bakuli. No, everything needs to fall. So that's how we run our events. It's, for me, the being behind the scenes is more fulfilling when I see clients of our clients happy. I don't know whether people have realized, you do not work for client. You work for clients of your client. When clients of your client are happy, your client is happy to pay you.
Wow, I see
Yeah.
that. I have never.
Yeah.
Man, you're dropping some bombs
That's
today.
it. When we do Choma na Ngoma
Yes.
for Standard Group, and thank you guys. You guys have given that as that event for 2 years. I said we will do the best. And I know there are some radio stations and TV stations that
Yeah.
have always done events. But Choma na Ngoma has never been, nobody has reached those levels.
True.
Yes,
That's true.
thanks to Standard Group.
Yeah.
But it's about that behind the scenes.
Yeah.
There's so many people who are behind the scenes, I being one of them,
Yeah.
that made that happen. From your technical crew, your safety departments, all those guys. I mean, it was Radio Maisha, but all of you guys are supporting.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So I need to know the journey from KBC to you becoming an entrepreneur, one of incredible repute here in this country, and to also how you met Kate, my namesake. One
Yes.
would think I've met her, but I just have a thingy for someone called
Kit.
Kate.
You know, interesting. I had a company called WCK. So WCK is a company I started when I was in KBC because I always felt I need to go out and do events. But since huku nje sijaiva, I'm not yet, I mean, you're giving work to somebody you don't know. So let me start this company, but I'm up here KBC, but when I get an event, I do WCK. So WCK, so CK,
Yeah.
my mother was Christina Kokeluk.
Okay.
I am Christopher Kirwa. Catherine Kasavuli helped me. I ended up with a Catherine Kirwa.
What is this?
I don't know. I think it just fell into place.
That sounds like destiny.
Or of some sort.
Yeah.
But I met Kate in an event. So she came auditioning.
So juu ako hapa tu mchukue.
Hai, si alikuja audition ya Miss World Kenya. I used to produce Miss World Kenya
Yes.
for a long time. So she walked in, mi nikaona. Sasa nikiona sasa ndio huyu. Sasa niende Mbagathi na ako hapa. Si ndio huyu hapa. So me I asked her niaje. She vanished for 2 years.
You totally did not say niaje.
No, I told her I want to marry her. Day one.
Just pause there. We will be back. That's a perfect point to take a break because I know you want to know what happened after this. So don't go too far. Welcome back. It's What's Your Story? You said day one.
Hi, my name is Kirwa. I'm the guy doing
In
this
charge
event
of this. I'm the Don.
on behalf of Ashley's, but yeah, Catherine. Yeah. Mimi nimekaa pale. I've looked to the other one I want to marry. Shwa, the girl disappeared for 2 years. She turned up at Samantha
No. Usiharakishe hii story. Wait. Day one.
Sasa, you know, there is no need of beating
Where
about
did
the
you
bush
get
and
the
you know what is
boldness?
in the bush.
Where did you get the boldness?
You know what is in the bush in the evening.
Men in this city at least have seen, from experience are not like that.
Me, I'm not going to take you to listen to Amapiano and all those things. No, see, we first of all establish, we will do all these things. Tufanye, we date, we go. End goal ni nini?
No, I like and I admire the fact that you didn't like kumpeleka tu without an end goal, without a vision. Like you were, you knew she's the one. Day one.
She was different. I'm a sanguine, she's not. So, as they say, opposite attracts. You know? Yeah, so, of course, I mean, she thought I was mad. And which
Of
girl
course.
says no first time? So, she vanished.
Uh-huh.
Of course, she forgot. I forgot a bit.
A bit.
Yes.
So you were telling us Kate disappeared for 2 years, and then how
she
did
turns
she?
up in an audition for a bridal fair called Samantha Bridal.
Okay.
It was running in a station at some point.
Organized by Catherine. Another
Maxis-
Catherine.
Another Catherine who gave me the work. So Catherine organized Samantha and then Catherine turns up. Wewe hata kama ni wewe boss, wewe mwenye unanipiga kamera hapa. Unamwacha twice. So I told my friends, hey boss, kizeni. We are auditioning, we are doing this audition for 5 days. Lakini huyu lazima ingie box. My friends told me kweli. Ni huyu basi tutakusaidia. So I audition. Of course, me, by the way, that's another thing. I never used to interfere. As much as, so she auditioned, she was the most polite person in the group. She was rumored to have spoken 4 words for 5 days. She's very quiet. Aongeagi.
4 words.
Yeah, 4 words. Yeah, nyamaza, nini on time. So, the day of audition, she didn't turn up. I said, So, you know me, I'm very personal with those things. I picked the phone. Hello? Yeah, this is Kirwa. Why are you wasting our time? Remember, this is a girl I want. We are here. You said you should be here by 2. It's 2:05. And I'm using my credit, wasting my time to ask you where you are. Don't bother coming.
Guy.
Nikakata simu. As in, I was that brutal. So she turned up. So my friends came and said, amerudi bana. Sasa, si umuongeleshe usikie. I said, so what was the problem? I was doing exams. I mellowed. You're doing exams? Kwani uko? Campus. What year? Second year. It's second, was it 4th year? Something like that. Yeah. Okay. So no more late? Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Like, so brash.
So we finished.
And rude.
There is a guy called here, Sam Osewe. So Osewe was staying in her house in Umoja. So in Umoja, I told him, now I have gotten someone. Because he used to ask me, wewe unaoa lini? Kaa nimeona. Sasa mimi nataka nimlete hapa. Juu sina yeni sana. Si utaninulia, akaniambia mlete. So we went to plan a table hapo. Because I realized she likes fish. Hey! We waited 1 hour, 2 hours, the girl never turned up. Sasa, the one thing, guys, you young guys, let me tell you something. When a girl doesn't turn up for the date, call her, but don't sound disappointed. So I call her and say, hi Kate, how are you? Are you okay? I just wanted to find out you're okay because you're supposed to meet, you didn't. But if you're okay, it's fine. We can plan another day. Yeah, okay. You take care. Have a nice day. And ulilie chooni. Don't show her you're desperate. Hiyo ndio shida mnaambiwa hapa msikii. Girls hate desperation.
No, but we like to know that.
Even this one here will not admit it. But girls do not like desperate men. They are second time, bounced. Third time, bounced.
This is Kate.
Haya.
Times 3.
Siku muinterview hapa siku moja muuliza how long she bounced. So fourth one I told her, utatokea hapa. Nimeanza kunona. So she laughed. She said, why? You every time food mi ukula food yako. So this time kuja tu ukula alafu ishia. So she turned up.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
I told my friends. By then, kulikuwa na simu. All my friends, like 12 of them turned up.
Just
So
to
she
meet
seated
this.
there. Then all these friends. Long story cut short, we dated for long. I think 6 years. We got married on a Monday.
By the time this story is over, all my expressions will have been used.
On Monday, 21st October. So here, October inakuja, it will be 7 years.
Oh, why did you pick a Monday?
Because we wanted something different. We did our photo shoot in Wilson Airport. I didn't want grass. I wanted kwa lami. Planes are flying, we take pictures. That's how we do.
How did she end up mellowing into your craziness? How does that work?
I think I'm totally 100% sanguine outside. At home, I am the quiet one. She's the one who...
But you're quiet at home, maybe because out here you've been sanguining.
Yeah, we are like that, especially sanguine and even you, people who host things, people speak. When you go home, you want quiet. That's why for us, for holiday, it's not, you're not finding me. I'll go to Mombasa, I'll not leave that beach hotel even if it's 15 days. We work in an environment of managing people, bringing people together, talking to people, handling people, managing people.
Yeah.
Hey.
But how do you rest even when you do holidays in Kenya? You're known everywhere.
We decide where to go. So we will go like, maybe if it's Diani, we go to, Diani is a bit quiet. So we tend to avoid North Coast. Because North Coast, everybody you go.
Yeah.
Because when you go out of the country, then it's an easier
it's easy,
break.
yeah.
It's an easier
But locally, I'm sure, like, it's not even a holiday. It's, Chris, hey, Chris, hey, Chris.
Yeah, but you don't ignore people. It used to be me, now it's her.
Oh.
Yeah. I used to be the only one. Hi, Chris. Now it's hi, kid. So sometimes she introduces me.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Nice.
It's very funny. You are walking with her, somebody stops you, talks to you, ignores her. So now you're forced to introduce.
Yeah. So Kate Chris Limited, first, very unique company name.
Yeah.
You know, wife name first. Which
We are
has
in
to
Stanley. If you go like this, there is Kirinyaga Road. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
If you saw all those buildings, they are named after two names of guys from Muranga. So they pick a name of the wife and pick the name of the hubby and call it a building. So even as we picked it from that.
Are you serious?
It's a KBC, iko hapo Kijabe, unateremka unaenda Kirinyaga. So I used to see.
That was the inspiration behind your name.
Yeah, but it was, if I give you a daughter, we call her Kate Chris. So it started like a joke.
Oh.
So when I was working for an agency called the IP as head of operations, I was poached. I was running a restaurant. Okay, there's nothing I haven't done. I was running a restaurant. My internship, I was given an option. Do you want to do essay? And guys, listen up. When you're being given options of internship, if somebody tells you I want to give you an internship in Mauritius or Mexico, go to Mexico. Do you understand why? Because for me, I was given options of essay and Nigeria. Now, if you know Nigeria, there are 220 million people. When I went, there were 180. South Africa is modern Europe. What are you learning? You learn modern Europe, yes. But why don't you go to Nigeria where it's such a... You know them, they're both extremes. Kama ni mbaya mpaka huko mwisho. Kama ni mzuri mpaka... You know, that's how they are. And they are big. They are road shows. I remember we went for a road show. We are selling Nokia phones, N8. So we are seated with the head of operations for that agency. It's called a friend of mine. He also went to start his own agency. So he comes to Kenya. Sometimes we guys go to Nigeria. So I looked at the budget, and it was reading 2.8 million naira times 10 vans. So I asked him, hey, these vans, here we hire vans. I said, these vans, they're costing you guys 28 million. How is it? How much? These guys they're charging too much for hire. They laughed. He said, oh, girl, in Nigeria, we don't hire. We buy, we finish, we dispose, we wait. Those are the budgets they deal with.
Hey.
I'm talking about 2009, man. I saw the first LED screen in Nigeria. Hizi LED tunang'araka nazo hapo, those guys had them.
Yeah.
red carpet for Nigeria was 250 meters by 500 meters. Not this thing ni kama ulimia paka mnaeka hivi mnaita red carpet in Kenya. You know those things we do here are jokes.
Ati ni kama nini?
Ulimia paka hivi kadogo hivi. No, serious. Sorry, I'm not being arrogant, but these are things I saw. So my mind was exposed to the very highest level of things. Those guys are big names. So N8 back. So we're doing a road show. So there's a whole truck following us. See the way you have a standard truck. It's doing radio maisha nini.
Yeah.
Behind it, there is a whole truck full of phones. So I'm asking, why do we carry all these phones? They said, Ogao, you know, we are going to sell. I said, a whole truck. They said, Ogao, you know, you'll see, come. That time I have bodyguards. You know, Nigeria, when you go,
Yeah.
you're a foreigner, you can be. So I have bodyguards. So my driver had 3 phones. He had Etisalat, he had Airtel and MTN. The Etisalat was for family. That one he doesn't pay. It's for company. So you have a phone that all of you can be called. You don't use money.
Right.
Then he has one for family. Then he has one now for driver. Mimi nilikuwa na kadokia vingine kamechopa. So those guys are big. So we go to this 15,000 people on a road show. Choma na ngoma top tulikuwa na 10,000 concert. Hii ni road show. It has 15,000 people. By the time we are finishing, the whole truck of phones, almost 5,000 were sold.
What are you saying?
That's the kind of market they operate. That doesn't happen in South Africa.
Yeah.
So I was there for 1 month. There is nothing I didn't see. The Sound City Music Awards, I saw they say a radio station in Kenya. I went to see that award ceremony. So I met Waire. Guys, when you've been out of the country for some time, when you see a Kenyan, you'll be very happy. So the first thing I did was to speak Swahili. You know, there's pidgin English of Nigeria. So we are very happy. There's somewhere I'm going with this story. So I asked Waire, how are you? Hey? I think he said he was being paid 200,000 for one song. Those years, he had performing one song 200,000. Here we used to pay them 15. He was being paid 200,000. He had been flown there and, you know, accommodated. I said, 200,000.
Yeah.
So I met Two-Face Idibia. I said, yeah. So I'm introduced. I saw how you. So how long are you performing? He told me one song. I said, so how much are they paying you? 1.2. Do your maths. Why Nigerians are where they are? Why where we are?
Where we're here.
They have that culture of the more expensive, the more they want. Kenya, sorry, let me use you as an example. You will chase me around the bend asking for a complimentary. The same way guys were chasing us for Choma na Ngoma.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, the more expensive, those are the tickets that are sold, and zinakuwa sold out.
The VVIPs.
35K, 40K in advance. Yeah, in advance. The artists, when they are going for those award ceremonies, in Kenya sometimes we hire cars, you know, for showbiz.
Yeah.
They go to there they have the car assembly. So a car is custom made for you for appearing, and you pay. There is a pre-show before the award ceremony that has like 10,000 people sold out. As in, you just come and listen to the music of the guys who will be awarded tomorrow. Sold out.
What?
How are you not going to be rich?
How?
Yeah.
You are talking to young people, like if you're given this
If you're
choice.
given an opportunity to go for internship, don't choose luxury. Go to that hard country. Yes. Work hard, then travel to this country you want. Pay for yourself.
So, at what point did you say, I'm not doing radio anymore? Is it when you got now the opportunity to do
radio, I was there for 6 months. I was removed. There was a lot of politics.
Okay, wow.
Plus, I didn't have the necessary papers.
Right.
But the politics side was stronger. There was tribalism. Let's just say it. So I was removed. They couldn't understand which Kale is he speaking. I think I was the first Kale to be on English Voice by then. I was here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was. So I was removed, so I went back. I went to design. I was thrown into design where I didn't even know. So
what were you designing?
We are setting up sets za vioja mahakamani.
Oh, I see. Set design. Okay.
Yeah.
So all of these things were building you up for
Yes.
you now.
Yes. Because I'm big on stage design for events. I didn't know.
Yes.
So we'll set up. I put a Yesterday I put up a TBT when I was a host of a kids program, which I can't remember. So I didn't even put my voice because I was sounding a bit funny. Guys have laughed. But you see, that's the journey.
So, in running your business, Kate Chris, how old is it?
7 years now.
Oh, it's a 7-year-old company.
Yeah, clocking 7.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're clocking 7.
Okay, how is it? And I know you get asked this all the time, so
Yeah.
you know, sorry, it has to be cliche, but how is it working with your wife?
Not easy. Not easy. We make it look rosy on Instagram.
Yeah, it
and
does look
everything,
so rosy.
but it's not easy. We still go through the normal couple fights,
Okay.
problems, disagreements. But one thing we decided, I remember we were going to pitch for Choma and Ngoma, and we had quarreled like crazy. By then, Kate had her own car. So everybody went to their car. Hatuongeleshani, lakini unaenda kupitch for Choma na Ngoma.
Na mko pamoja?
So we arrive, we park, kila mtu amekasirikia mwenzake. So we meet the security, you know, your security there is very tight. So we sign in, kila mtu sign. Then we enter the boardroom. You should have seen us. Shwa, hi, have you been? Yeah, we hug people, yeah. So we present, Nini, it was liked. Then we walked out, then we stood up, you know.
Yeah, the lounge.
Esco, ni hapo juu. So unateremka hivi, so tukateremka tu na stairs hivi. Bado tuongeleshani, tukufika hapo chini, tukaangaliana. Kaambiana, do we keep being angry? Ama juu tulikuwa tushafurahi na tuendelee na hapa. Tukachoose kuendelea na hapa. That's how we solve our conflict.
Mimi yaki ningerudi back to being angry.
No, you know you guys don't forget. So nilipata kisomo.
Ilirudi.
Nenda kusomea home kidogo.
And then things were fine.
But it's not rosy. Nobody should cheat you that it's easy. Because sometimes you need your me time. So we've ended up now balancing. We don't even tell each other. Naweza amka naambia, acha nikapiga raundi. Should I ask where?
Yeah. Yeah?
It's not I am going sijui where nini. I just want to be alone.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
You see, you need to be alone to re-energize in order to keep on giving. Sometimes umechukua, umetoa mpaka una any. So you need to.
I love it. Oh, that's amazing. 7 years.
Lakini si rahisi. But we've never quarreled. Like we quarrel in front of workers.
No.
They think we are the perfect
you have
couple.
To present a unified
perfect
front.
Nani uongo.
Yeah. I like that you're honest about it.
No. You know, we'll be cheating people. You know, sometimes people say, how is it working with your wife or your family? But you see all these businesses you see all over are owned by families.
So as we wind up, Christopher, and I like that, you know, every so often you've been talking to people on camera and just relating your story and giving them the advice they need and all of that. So now we are post-COVID, and you find that so much happened last year, and lots of people lost hope. And we've encountered so much suicide amongst the young people, the young demographic, who are just killing themselves or killing each other. And you just know the root cause of this is just people don't have hope, people don't have direction. And those are the people I needed to speak to. So it's not about, do you want to be an events manager, an MC? No. It's about you're somewhere and you do not know what are the next steps I should be taking.
You know, there's something I always say. Sometimes when I look back, my journey of life, and in this case events, I see footprints. But there are places I don't see footprints. Okay? And it used to puzzle me for a very long time. Then one day I realized where I didn't see the footprints was the moment I could have died, but God lifted me to the next place and I avoided. That's why I don't see the footprints. It's a heavy statement I'm saying, but maybe you can sit back and realize what I'm trying to say. There was a time I would walk from KBC all the way to, I think, past Mkuru kwa Jenga, because that's where I could get a cheaper house of 500. And if you know the Likoni Road, where you guys used to be standard group at some point, so that place used to be dangerous. People used to be mugged, wanauliwa, wanatupwa hapo. But for so many months that I passed there, God was there and realized, hiki kimtu kimetoka Nakuru na paper bag, wacha tu nikisave. Kina future. So your God is always there trying to make sure you're okay. So you can't give up. You can't give up. This COVID, as much as I'm looking all nice here, nini, nice shoes, kila kitu, we ran into debt badly. I mean, we have offices, we have equipment, we had invested. Guys, it's been 2 years, we don't have work. We are events industry, you know how it is. No corporate is doing an event. So the only thing we are surviving on is a bit of digital right now. So sometimes don't be cheated by the pictures you see us posting on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, whichever medium you consume. We are going through probably the worst problems because we had gotten out of that place to where now we are able to run our lives okay and start lifting others. And there is nothing as bad, guys, and this I have to say, where if you are supporting someone, maybe a children's home, or you're just supporting someone, you are now in the same position with that kid's home where you cannot even go to visit them because you have nothing to take to them. That's what COVID has done to us. And I'm speaking something that I can relate to. I don't want to go to details, but that's where we reached. Where at some point we couldn't go to even that kid's home we support because we were afraid to go see them without anything. Something that had never happened for almost 8 years. So if you think you're in a bad place, I want you to imagine a children's home that depends on you. So you don't have the one that gives them. Where do you think they are? If that does not give you a reason to keep on going, I don't know what will. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Wow. What role has faith played in being the man you are today?
Faith in God? Hey, Maze. You know, God answers prayers because this is, even coming here before I came, when I enter the car, I pray. So I pray, I tell God, pray for the most simple things. Say, nikifika tao nipate ma3, iende speedy, ama isipate traffic. As in, pray for such simple things. Nikifika ofe nisichelewe. Na nikifika hapo mdusi unipiga daily naomba leo asinipige. This colleague of mine at work mwenye waga na fight, leo asinifight. Pray for those simple things. You'll be shocked. You know, we pray for big things. I want a house in Kitusuru. I want to win the by-election. Wachia hao. We pray yako. Which is yours? Which is yours that affects you more? So that has helped. Where before we start our events, I call everyone from the Askaris, from the safety people, you, our clients, everyone, and we hold hands and pray for the event. And every time we prayed for an event, guys, even when I was in EXP, nothing went wrong. When I was going to Zambia, I remember praying 45 minutes, saying, I'm going to Zambia, I've never gone here. May this, a billion reasons to believe in Africa, be the best event ever. It was. That's it.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So it depends on your system of belief. Whichever God you believe in, me, I'm going to force you, me, my God works. Yours can work also. Whoever you worship.
Christopher Kirwa.
Yeah.
This was just enchanting. That's the only way to describe it.
I'm writing a book.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll invite you guys for the launch one day.
One day soon.
Yeah, hopefully. You know, I'm writing about 20 years on my journey.
Yeah, it's powerful.
I realize there's so much.
There's so much, and there's so much.
There's so much I haven't even said here. So there's so
yeah, because the time wouldn't allow.
Positive attitude.
Yeah.
Attitude, guys. If you don't have papers in life, if you don't have any certificates, you didn't go to KMC, you didn't go to Kenya Meat Commission, you didn't go to Kenya Airport, you didn't go to any college, have a certificate called teachable spirit and positive attitude. All those places I mentioned, I didn't have a degree, but I used to work with guys who had masters. I used to be awarded and they were left behind.
Teachable spirit, positive attitude. There's nothing to add. Christopher, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you, guys.
You've been amazing. This was a perfect start to an incredible day. And pray, invite God into that situation.
Yeah.
Okay. So thanks for watching today. Remember, the show repeats on Wednesday at 7 in the morning, so catch it then. Until next time, how can people find you? I know you're on Instagram a lot.
We have our website, www.katechris.co.ke. Selling myself
That's for
now.
the corporates.
Yes. Instagram, Chris Kirwa for Twitter. for Facebook and Instagram. For Kate, it's Kate Kirwa, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So one word. www.katechris.co.ke. You will see all our work there.
I like it. I like that we've also shared hers.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
As difficult as you are to manage, I like that there's some tenderness in there.
I've learned.
You've learned.
Growth. It never used to be like that. It used to be, you mention yourself, you didn't mention me. So now I've learned.
We thank God. Thank you for watching. God bless you.
Sarova Stanley Hotel is located in the heart of Nairobi. Sarova Stanley is the hallmark of heritage. Home to some of Kenya's finest antiques and rich history, the hotel offers an array of services including accommodation, conferencing, as well as an eclectic mix of fine dining and quick food options. Sarova Stanley Hotel features a pool terrace and 3 restaurants, including the Pool Deck Restaurant serving alfresco buffet-style meals, the Thorn Tree Cafe, which is an open-air bistro-style cafe, and Tai Chi, offering authentic Thai cuisine. The Exchange Bar, where the Nairobi Stock Exchange was financially launched, is an elegantly decadent plush lounge bar perfect for your meetings and a relaxing evening to unwind. Every Friday morning, we serve you the best of Swahili breakfast at Thorn Tree Cafe, while every Friday afternoon, we treat our guests to a sumptuous meat market barbecue at Pool Deck Restaurant. Visit Sarova Stanley today for refreshing African hospitality.